Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the stream. I hope you're all doing well. Just need to turn that off. There's the sound playback, making sure the sound is working all right. And it seems to be. Everything is in order. And yeah, today we're just going to get straight into the game. The plan for today is yesterday we found some diamonds, some other minerals. All the resources we wanted from mining, we have them. So today we're going to focus on building and farming. I think the plan should be to start our work towards, let's say, redstone farms, basic ones, nothing too overly complicated for now. Just you know, the basics. Also, work on our base because currently we are living inside the blacksmith's home, which we have taken over. But I don't think he minds. Where's the zombie? I hear. I definitely heard one above me. Strange. Let's ignore him. Let's plant our sugarcane so that we can start working on bookshelves. Where's the zombie? It's bothering me now. Bro, come on. You can't just come into my base and start making noise. There you are. And what the fuck? Okay. Some unwanted guests, but we took care of them. It looks like we're gonna have to take care of this little hidey hole where monsters are spawning. Any coal down here for me to make torches to turn this cave? I found some coal. Where the fuck are you? Seriously. I feel like I'm a little bit twitchy today. Like I'm overly sensitive towards noise. Like the zombie, I feel like I can echolocate him like I'm fucking Daredevil or something. Like judging from the exact sound where it's coming from, the exact location of the zombie is above me or down here, it's here somewhere. But let's let him be. The focus is not on zombies. The focus is on maximizing our loot. And the best way to maximize our loot is to start the farm process. So, where are we going to build our base? That's the first question that we should be asking ourselves. What's the prime base location? Is the prime base location someplace near the village where we got our start? I think we should stay near the village, mainly because it has fond memories for us. Also, my game crashed. My game does that. I feel like anytime I alt tab, the game crashes, but anytime I play it in Windows mode, then it doesn't complete the resolution for the screen, or there's some bit of tearing, not a lot, just some problems. Not a lot of problems, but some problems. And they definitely annoy me. They get my goat, man. I've been recently watching SAS Rogue Heroes. I don't know if any of you guys have seen that show. I would highly recommend it though. Get out. It's a great show, and one of the characters in that show, Paddy Main, is an interesting, like, so sometimes you see something and you're like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck the writers were thinking. This isn't, this does not represent real life. And then you have actual real life people who you look at their actions and you're like, what the fuck was this guy smoking? Though I do feel like a person like Paddy Main is excused from that type of behavior mainly because of his actions. Because if even half the things they showed in SAS Rogue Heroes are true, then man, you can talk however the fuck you want. You earned it. Anyways, the place for building the base that I felt most appropriate is up here. It's endless and it's nice and even. It has a good view. My mine is right, literally right underneath me. And there's another cavern right over here for me to explore later on. Plus, it's easy to locate. I feel like this is a good enough place. Also, how the fuck did you get here, man? Get back to the fucking village. Like, like this scenario. Imagine it. This looks like such a cool little cave infrastructure that we can take advantage of, definitely. And like if we have water flowing from there going into this, and we can have it flow downwards towards this, and we can turn it into a lake if it's not awfully deep. It seems to be awfully deep. Oh yes, it's awfully deep. Okay, that might be later down the line part. I like this. I don't know if you guys like it, but I like it so much. So we're going to take full advantage of it. Let's start up with some landscaping. I think the first order of business should be flattening. I like working with a flat surface. Some people they prefer rough surfaces. I prefer flat surfaces. You know, how do we go about flattening this surface? Well, the first thing we have to do is have a look around and try to envision what we plan to make here even. Now, since I want an exit path, I feel like right down here, the village being right over there, like me being the property owner, like the landlord of this entire village, it sounds like a good idea. So this cliff, it should be kept. I should definitely be on the high ground, away from all the fucking peasants and all that. So high ground, this much seems nice. This is where the scenic route stays. So this elevation or this elevation, that's the question. I think we can keep it at a higher elevation, but at the same time, no, this elevation it actually might be this elevation. Ooh, how does the scenic route look from this elevation? If we build it over here, the scenic route is completely destroyed. Okay. How about we build it on top? Like turn this path into wood instead of dirt and have it like an overview. Yeah, you know what? Let's just start gathering wood. I'm going to build some iron axes for this purpose. Give me some way, guys. I need to farm some trees. That's the goal right now. So let's just pick up some iron, make an iron axe, and go destroy some fucking trees, boys. The path which has the most amount. No, I like regular oak trees and I like dark oak. I do not like acacia. So fuck acacia wood. Not a lot of trees here. Some trees down there, but still not anything to get excited about. So let's see if we can find a forest for us to destroy. Also level 26, I haven't died yet. So there's something to be happy about there. Definitely much better than my hardcore run. I think I learned something from my hardcore run, which was I was coming back into the game after a long while and I was just trying to test its limit, which is, it's just the wrong philosophy. It's okay to accept your limits. I accepted that while I might be a good player, cannot play this game on hardcore mode after not knowing how about half the mechanics, also not having the motivation there. I feel like if I complete a simple offline let's play world, then I'll have the motivation for the hardcore world later down the line. But for now, yeah, we're just gonna play for a simple, simple game. Is that surface level coal? I love surface coal. And a big vein, a really big vein. Don't not mind if I do, boys. Don't mind if I do. I'm going to rob you blind. And I'm not even going to ask permission. That's the type of thug I am. Yeah. Your mother warned me about you. What? Your mother warned me about you? What the fuck am I saying, man? So, okay, trees. Definitely see them. Did I get any ender pearls killing those endermen? No, I did not. But look at those trees. This is why you travel. And I can bring the saplings back with me to get my own personal forest getting started. But right now, it's time for some deforestation. It's time to remove these trees from the face of the earth. God, I love this part. It's so satisfying breaking trees in Minecraft. It's one of those things where, if you've done it, then you don't even know what you're missing. But if you like spend 2 days in a mine like I did, then you come out and then you're chopping trees. It's like butter, man. It feels so good. Cleaning up the trees and gathering as much wood as possible. We'll leave the saplings to fall so that we can collect them afterwards. The goal is enough wood that we can easily. I'm not delusional. I know we won't get enough wood here to complete our build, but we will get enough wood where we can get the saplings going and the wood that we are using. In the meantime, the new trees are growing, and we can just go harvest the new trees as soon as we run out of wood. That's the plan. It's multi-layered, multi-level marketing. It's not a pyramid scheme, okay? Who the fuck told you it's a pyramid scheme? It's multi-level marketing. Does MLM sound like pyramid? It does not. Man, who the fuck are those guys falling, by the way? Like, I've never been part. Actually, I was part of an MLM scheme once. Okay, so this is a really funny story. What ended up happening was I went to meet my friend one day. It was just a normal occurrence. I went to have some food with him. And as we were sitting down, he told me that he had to meet another friend who was bugging him for a few days to meet with him. I said, "Why was he bugging you?" He said, "I don't know. He just said he has a business idea for him." Now, let me remind you, we were 16 at this time. So, any business idea you can imagine is either crypto or is some dumb tech company bullshit like buy this URL or make a blog with me type shit. So, we go to him, and I went along with him because I was bored and there was nothing better to do. And he invited me. He said, you should come with me because I don't want to meet him alone. And I said, sure. So I go with my friend to this guy, and he was there with like two other people who we don't even know. I knew the guy, my friend's friend. I knew him from school days, but the other two people, I had no idea who they were. And they start talking about this amazing new business idea they have for us. So what's the business idea? The business idea is you give us $50, and every day you log on to our site to click a button to get $0.01, and in 4 months you get your $5, you get like $10. Like their idea was basically for 2 years you can keep doing this and you will make like $110 on your $50 investment, like glossing over the fucking fact that you have to give your money over for 2 years. Like they were trying to sway away from that fact as much as possible. Like they were saying, oh, no, 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 you deposit the $50 and you can take them out at any time, even though you fucking couldn't. Now, how do I know so much detail about this? Because I'm one of the fucking idiots who actually signed up for it. Now, why did I sign up for it? Because now here's the real kicker. Here's the reason their plan worked, and here's the reason he was so after my friend, and here's the reason why he was recruiting other people. Because it worked like an MLM scheme, in the sense that any person you bring on board, you get a percentage of the $50 they deposit. So he wasn't really there to give us a great business idea. He was there because someone trapped him in this cycle, and now he wanted to trap us and use us as a method to clear his initial deposit. Because apparently another restriction on their website was you can only withdraw, how much was it? I think exactly, you can only withdraw exactly $50. So once you put your money in, you can't take it out. because of deposit charges and all that. So this man clearly trying to make a fool out of us, and me, the ever ready fool, said, sure, I'll take my fucking money, I have abundant of it. Take it and fuck me in the ass. Yeah, right there, daddy. Like that. Like, it was such a fucking stupid thing for me to do, to give him my money, but I was a dumb kid. So that happened. Now, he it's not like he ran away with my money. He opened an account for me in that stupid, I don't remember what it was called. It was such a shady company that changed its name every like few fucking days, because I assume for legal reasons or some shit. But yeah, it was really fucking sleazy, because they added me into this group chat, WhatsApp group chat, and the whole purpose of that fucking group chat was, to promote FOMO, like fear of missing out. Yeah, like they would share, oh, this guy onboarded 50 people, this guy onboarded 100 people, look how much money he's getting, look how much incentive he's getting. Like, that to me is like the worst thing you can do, because there are people who are genuinely suffering, most people who don't even have the basics of computer knowledge to know how they can get out of it. And you're celebrating the people who are trapping them, you're celebrating the people who are bringing them on board. So that was this whole thing that went on for about I how long was I stuck in that stupid cult like shit? I think for 4 months. So let me share the story of how I got out, because I did get out. Now he onboarded me and he took my $50 and he deposited into that account, and everything went smoothly. It was after I started the process that I realized that motherfuckers trapped me. If I don't onboard people, because I was not the type of person. Like, I'm not the fucking type of person who onboards people. I'm not the type of person who can bring others into a trap when I know it's a trap. Like, I'm not a fucking sleaze bag type shit. So once I got into that fucking situation, I had to find a way out without, putting other people in my place. Now, how do I get out in that situation? My immediate thought process was, okay, how about this? How about I, instead of onboarding some people, just wait it out? That was a mistake, because every single day, like I said, every single day I was making $0.01. Now, I don't know how good you guys are at math, but 0.01 to $5 would take me 50 fucking months. I wasn't fucking doing that. It was, I think it was $0.1, not 0.01, because it would have taken me like 10 months for $1, and similarly 50 months for, like, yeah, something like that. It was just bullshit is what I'm trying to say. The whole thing smelled like shit, the whole thing felt like shit, the whole thing was shit. So I was stuck in that. But okay, so 4 months, in 4 months I actually made $10. In 4 months I made $10. So going by that logic, if I make for $10 in 4 months, so per month I'm making 0 point actually I'm making $1 a month. So it was, yeah, $1 a month. So 50 months to make my money back. I'm exactly right on the math. So 50 months to make my money back. What ended up happening was, now that I'm stuck in this stupid fucking website, I decided, you know what, the best course of action is, without a doubt, I have to recover my resources somehow. Some way, somehow, I have to get my money back. Get the fuck out of my fucking way. Somehow, some way, I have to get my money back. So, how do I get my money back in this situation? And the plan that ended up working in the end for me was that I I got my initial $10, and I was really fucking disheartened at this point. Okay, I was disheartened because I knew, even though I have these $10, I still have to wait like another, how many, I don't know, another year or so to get my $50 back. And I can use $50. I was a kid, I was 16 years old, I could use the money. So I realized that the website he put me on had this little thing on it called crypto. And in that thing was a simple crypto stock exchange, nothing major. Like there was only like I think 10 or 20 cryptocurrencies on it, and one currency I saw on it was Dogecoin. Now, at that time, I had zero idea what Dogecoin actually was or what it represented, but I thought, what the fuck, man? My money is stuck here anyways, not like I can use it, so might as well put it into fucking Dogecoin. I considered the money, gone anyways. So I put my money into Dogecoin and then I fucking forget about it. I even forget to log on to the site on a regular basis. Now, because I wasn't logging on to the site regularly, another thing happened was I wasn't making any money. But the Dogecoin that I put $10 into, after about like I say a month, I open the site and I just out of curiousness I look at the numbers and I find out that that Dogecoin had basically 100% its value from $10 to $100, and I couldn't fucking believe it. I couldn't believe my luck. The first thing I fucking did is I sold that Dogecoin right fucking there. Don't even need to think about the top or the bottom, just sell that bitch. That's too much profit. I call up that guy who trapped me. I tell him that I need to make a withdrawal, and he's like, "What the fuck? How do you need to make a withdrawal? You little bro, you only been here for 4 months. Sit the fuck down." And I said, "No, motherfucker, look at my balance. It's $100 fucking. Pay up, bitch." And he basically went wide-eyed at the at at looking at the money I had in my account, and he said, "How the fuck did you get that much money?" And I said, I have my fucking ways, so shut up and fucking pay me." And the moment he paid me, he was asking me, "How did I make that money?" The moment he paid me my $100 and it was out of my account, I fucking deleted that account. I blocked that motherfucker and I haven't talked to him since. I have seen him on the road a few times, but fuck that guy. Seriously, fuck him. And here's another fun fact. After after that happened, the next thing I did was I left that stupid FOMO group that shared, "Oh, this guy brought on this many people and this guy brought on this many people." I hated that anyways. So I left that group, and you know what happened? And this part actually made me sad. The people in that group started private messaging me and saying, "Sir, we have been stuck here for this amount of time. I have been stuck here for 6 months. I have been stuck here for 8 months. I've been stuck here for like 3 months. How did you escape? Please tell us. Please tell us." And it was sad. Like, people taking advantage of people. It's fucking disgusting what we humans are like. Of course, I helped as many people as I could. I told them that I just got lucky. Like, it wasn't really a secret to it. I put money in Dogecoin knowing I would lose it. So there is still a crypto platform on their website, so you can take advantage of it too. But do your own research. Don't put your money into crypto or some shit like I did. Maybe there's a good stock possibility for you, but for me it was just a fucking YOLO. And yeah, all things considered, I would say it was a good life lesson for me. The lesson was, people suck. Don't trust them if they tell you that they have a good investment idea. Basically, if anyone starts the conversation with, "So I have a business idea," you just tell that motherfucker, "Go sit at another table or I am fucking getting out of here." Motherfucker, man. Motherfucker. Why are you destroying the landscape? I mean, this is far away from my base, so I don't really give a shit about it, but still, it's almost time for you guys to fuck off anyway. So just fuck off. Hmm. How much would am I at? Almost 3 stacks, which is a really good number, but it's not as good as I would like it. So we are going to continue. Strange. We are going to continue mining these trees down until our axe breaks, basically. That's the new goal. Is this jungle wood? No, it was just a sideways log. That looked fucking weird, right? Am I the only one who thought that looked weird? Anyways, that's all for story time with Fluxstag. I hope you guys enjoyed the story. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments of the YouTube video that I'm going to post afterwards. And do let me know if you like stories, then I can tell more. I have an abundance of stories. Some would even say an overabundance of stories. Though some people are not my friends though, so fuck them. And if you say my stories are bad, then fuck you too. I've never been the type of person who seeks validation. To me, the only person I need to impress is myself. And I feel like while it's the case for me, a lot of people have trouble reaching this point for themselves. And if you guys want a tip from me, seeing as how I'm a professional at it, the best piece of advice I can give you is something I learned from doing debates and going on stage, giving presentations and such in college and universities. The best piece of advice I can give you for confidence is you need to be harsher on yourself. Be a critic that surpasses any of the nastiest of nasty critics, even in like be overly nasty towards yourself, not in a bad way, but in a sense that make if someone says your cadence was wrong or you were talking too fast, then you work on that, but you work on it in a way that you tell yourself that if they're saying you talk too fast, start talking in slow motion. The point is not to be arrogant about it, like, oh, you think I've talked too fast? Well, hello guys, how are you? Like, not like that, but more in the sense that if someone says to you that you talk too fast, you should counter it by saying, okay, so I'm going to talk in a slower cadence. Is this preferable? If not, then change it. But always ask for help. It's not like asking for help from other people isn't beneath you, and it won't make you a lesser man. What it will do is tell other people that you're someone who's approachable and you're someone who not only helps others but is also human. It's always nice to establish yourself as relatable, because believe it or not, people actually, like, how we say, oh, the main character in that movie did this to seem relatable to the children, or Logan Paul is just doing this to seem relatable, but it's an actual concept. The reason those guys do it is because it actually fucking works. If you talk to someone and you seem like you could use help, even if you don't need their fucking help, but if you make it seem like they're important, their words are important, their knowledge is important, then those people would see you as someone who's more relatable, someone who easy to talk to, someone who's easygoing. And these are the type of things you need to focus on. I feel like I'm yapping more than I usually do today. Wonder what's up. What the fuck did I eat this morning? Was it yap juice? The juice that makes you yap? Making my way downtown, walking straight, looking around. I don't see anything. And I see horses. That means I'm almost there. So, the trees to be planted. Let's plant. The plan is to just turn this upper area into a fucking forest. The bees are fucking gonna love me. Unless, of course, they do. Bees feed on trees or do they feed on flowers? I feel like I lost respect. I lost aura just asking that fucking question. But it's okay to ask questions, okay, guys? Never be afraid to ask questions. Asking a question doesn't make you a lesser man. If anything, it makes you seem more relatable. On that topic, have you? Sometimes I realize that I'm talking in circles, but instead of stopping, I like to double down, like just to see how big of a circle can I draw. Like, can I remember the exact words I said, and can I say them verbatim? It's fun. Hey horse, hey mule. Okay, so for now the goal is I'm going to replace this entire arch block for block with wood. Why? Don't ask such dumb questions, okay? Just let the master work. So you guys are going to turn to oaks immediately, and yeah, this piece it can go. We start from here, 2 blocks. Anytime we can save wood, we will also try to save wood. And the stone, I feel like I'll let it be because stone adds a nice aesthetic, and I don't fucking mind it. I never bothered making a shovel. Should I make a shovel? We shall see how I feel. Actually, yeah, let's make a fucking shovel because I also need to make some whatchamacallit axes. Another axe. And then a shovel. And then I'm going to put lapis, diamonds, birch sapling, leaf litter. I feel like leaf litter has no purpose. What the fuck did I do to that piece of wood? What the fuck is that? Is that like new texturing? I didn't mean to do that, but it's now that it's done, it doesn't look half bad, so I'm just going to leave it. If anyone has a problem with it, I'll take it out. My sugarcane is not growing as effectively as I would like it, and the villagers are taking a bath, a communal bath, it seems. But none of that matters because we are in the building phase. So, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We are trying to replace it as accurately block for block as we can. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. These 2. These 3 actually. Okay. You can get lost. And you can get lost. You can actually become a wood piece. Four by four. As I'm sure some of you are curious as to why I'm doing this, just wait and watch. It will all make sense eventually. Now the face of my build is going to start coming into play. At least the look I'm going for. I'm not going to spoil the look right now. I'm just going to go to sleep, and in the morning you guys can see what I'm trying to build. Also, there's a chance I might be building dog shit, so don't be too harsh. But if it's nice, be sure to holler at me. Still not getting that look because the pieces of dirt are still there, but it's coming along. It's definitely coming fucking along. There you go. A nice building stream. What are we building? Even I don't know. We're basically building what you would call an outline. An idea popped into my head and I'm trying to execute it. And if we like that idea, we will build something around it. If we don't like that idea, we will just say fuck it and act like it never existed. That's always a good backup to have, and it's always a good backup to keep in your back pocket. Okay. Now, you see what I was trying to do? That the texture that I'm going for, I feel like it could work. Like it's definitely doing something for me. It's doing something for me. Like up till here. And then we could have that waterfall if we wanted, but I feel like it's a good idea for a base even. Not sure yet. Definitely a lot of things spiraling in my head. Not all of them good. I might have to add that fact. I'm going to replace all of this with some prime wood. Like, I wanted to have the look of something that was built with modern tools, but also something that has an old rustic vibe. Since the last block I placed is here, I feel like this entire thing could be just wooden blocks. Like, how do you guys think this is coming along so far? Let me know. And now, let's get rid of these. Definitely an unorthodox build. I will be the first person to admit that, but once it all comes together, then we'll see who laughs, who gets the last laugh. So, how far inward do I want to go? I don't want to go too far inward, so I think this is the barrier. Hmm, what the fuck happened to you? Maybe the barrier should be one more? Maybe it can be one more. Or two more. Nah, it's fine. Let's just place a little block here. And try to keep on a level playing field if possible. A nice building stream. I really like it. I like it a lot. My house is definitely going to be a fire hazard. I want there to be no doubt about that. Now, from this point, let's rise it up from here. Building a good outline is always a good first step. There you go. And then what exactly are we thinking here? Like, why is this area slumped down as opposed to everything else? It really makes no sense for it to be slumped down like that. What I think I should do next is turn this entire row into wood. There you go. Time for the next layer. Yeah, definitely have some plan in mind. I think we take out the whole fucking hill. At least that's what I'm fucking feeling right about now. Though nothing is set in stone, I think we can definitely say without a doubt that hill isn't lasting a long fucking time. Hmm, let's keep it till here for now. How big is this? This is decently sized. Hmm. Yeah, decently sized. You 3 blocks can go. We definitely take it all the way here. There you go. And then I think we start work on a boundary. That was a mistake. Not getting the rhythm down, it seems. Actually, shouldn't I be making this out of glass panes? Maybe I should. Should I go looking for glass panes then? I guess I'll go looking for glass panes in the morning. Guess that means another fucking adventure to stop the build fun. But it's fine, it's important. If it wasn't important, I would have left it. But since it is an important enough task that I can't leave it, I guess I'll do it. Also, I might need to have spare boards ready. There you go. Let's put a majority of our wood and make 2 more chests. What? Did I make a fucking button? What's the recipe for arrows? I think I need flints for arrows. So can't really do anything about that. And I also need to work on my farms because my food situation is not that good, as I was continuously saying, but for some reason I don't want to take myself seriously, or I think I'm a joker or some kind who doesn't say anything. Fuck. Uh, I think the farm was delayed because of the house building project, even though I think the farm was of higher priority than the house. And I think someone just messaged something like a spam or something because they immediately got their message deleted. Don't do that, guys. You would get auto modded. I may not have human moderators, but I have clanker moderators, and they're twice as harsh as human moderators. In fact, I think 10 times as harsh as human moderators. At least with human moderators, you can talk some sense into them. You talk to an AI. You ever tried talking to an AI, trying to tell it that you made a mistake? Motherfucker, he would be on your ass. He would say, yeah, you made a mistake. You also made this mistake and that mistake and this mistake. You know what? Just fuck off. I'm not fixing you. In fact, I'm IP banning you so that you can never ever open this stream again. That's how I imagine my interaction with AI. In fact, that's how I imagine my interaction with most humans. This is why I avoid humans. I, plus, saying it like that feels so fucking weird. Like humans, I don't like humans. They're not my kind. Like motherfucker, where am I from? Fucking, am I a cat? Am I a what the fuck am I? Am I Garfield? No, I know I shouldn't be mining this wood, but I may have gotten a bit addicted to wood, just a bit. So I am going to mine as much of it as I fucking can. Though the addiction would fall away, I still want to have all the wood in my pockets. I'm. I don't know if you guys watch Rick and Morty. You've seen that episode of that garbage goober who's like, I love trash, yum yum trash. That's me with trees. I love trees, yum yum trees. Also, one of the persons like that really like I'm not the type of person who would take his shirt off in a restaurant and scream pickle rick re I'm not doing that type of shit. But I am the type of person who looks at some of the more interesting episode ideas of Rick and Morty. One such episode being human spaghetti. What if the carcass of something resembled something else, or at least tasted like something else, but the moment, like, take for example veal. Veal is basically baby cows, and we eat that shit. We love that shit. But most people live with ignorance of the fact that we are eating baby cows. Now imagine if there was something even more delicious, and it was like, I don't know, like a baby bunny shit, let's say. Like, I mean, I think that's a bad example because people literally eat cat shit in their coffee. I think there's cat shit coffee out there, so no, shit is a bad example. Let's change it. Imagine people eating. Mm, uh, Man, people are so fucking horrible. Like, I can't even think of something people won't actually do. Uh, okay, imagine if there was a guy, and I'm about to get really disgusting, so fair warning to everyone in the chat. Uh, I apologize, but imagine if there was a guy who had really, really good tasting saliva. Like it was like a sauce or something. Would you eat his saliva knowing that it was actually his saliva without the fact that, uh, like, if you tasted it, it would be like the fucking best thing in the world. Like, you can't like, it turns into fucking crack for you. You get jitters all over your body, like, motherfucker, I need to have it. I need to have it. Would you then go out of your way to buy another man's saliva just to put on your food? Yes or no? Because I don't think I would. I think once I realized that that shit is coming from like the guy's saliva or some shit, I would put my fucking foot down and I would be like, nah, man, nah. I'd rather starve. I'd rather become a fucking Buddhist monk. I'd rather turn into fucking Gandhi. Okay, I should really move out because I'm going to get trees in my property anyways. And now I'm just being overly deforestationary. Like, what's that bear's name? Like, that bear that told you not to start forest fires or some shit. He had a name, right? Also, I should really remember where I'm going and where I came from in case I get lost. Because I really don't want to fucking get lost. Luckily, I do have the coordinates for my base somewhat memorized, but that's fucking, noob shit. Fucking nerd shit. Trying to find your base with your coordinates, motherfucker. I can find my base with coordinates. I need to find it like a real fucking man, like Bears Grylls, man versus wild, man versus the environment, man versus the nature. Nature throw everything at me. You think I want to be the guy who screams in a hellish storm on a boat like, "This is all you got, God"? Like that scene from Family Guy with Stewie Griffin doing the boat scene. I want to do the boat scene. I want to do the boat scene in Minecraft though, not in real life. Fuck doing the boat scene in real life. Flint. I do need flint steel. And I also need, well, need is a strong word I could use. Some arrows. Also, I think it's used for making bricks if I want to make a brick house for some fucking reason. I was really tempted to hit that baby cow, but I did not let the intrusive thoughts win. Not today, boys. Today we let the baby cows live. Tomorrow, no, that's a fucking different ball game. All I wanna say is, if I was a baby cow, I would try to stay inside tomorrow. Just a feeling I've got. Peace. Oh, there's a lakeish type thing here. This is really cool. This is so fucking cool, guys. Like, can you see it? Like water coming in, flowing in that way. So fucking cool, man. So fucking cool. It's just so fucking cool, you know? Oh, these are some nice looking horses. Oh my god, this one is so fucking beautiful. I wish I could tame it, but I don't have a saddle. Surprisingly, a pillar not built by me is being used to find my house. Strange. Who built that fucking pillar? Nature? Nature, you're supposed to be against me, not help me. You're taking the fun out of it. It's supposed to be fun for me, not for you. I think I should build farms instead. The farm should take priority because right now if I get to building this property, it would take too fucking long. So instead, I say we build farms. Now where are we going to fit these fucking farms? You know, this is why I like Skyblock. I don't like changing the landscape. I just find scenery so relaxing. So I can't change the landscape. Fine, I'll think about it. Let's put some more coals in here, boys. Get my ores melting. Now I assume I have some chicken feathers here. Can I make arrows? I can. 4 at a time. 16. How many do I have here? 8. How many do I have here? 14. 38 arrows. That's horseshit. What monsters nearby? Who the fuck is nearby? I'm the only fucking monster here. There is no one here. Why are you lying? Okay. Are you considering me as a monster? Because I was joking about that. It better not be some shit like they're underground or some shit. Okay. Can't sleep, can't do anything. I think I'm gonna call it quits for today. Yeah. It was definitely an interesting stream. I wouldn't say it was my best stream. I wouldn't say it was my worst stream. I would say it was a good stream. All streams are good streams. Any day that I'm in front of you streaming is a good day. And I'm really happy that I got get in front of my computer. You know, at the start it was difficult. It was difficult to ramble. It was difficult to do other things. But now it feels more natural, and I am improving. I assume so. I hope so that I am improving. Like I'm not disheartened by the fact that I'm taking some my time, and you know, it's a marathon. It's not a race. I'm not aiming to be the best streamer in the world in 1 month or doing some any person speed run. I'm taking my time and I'm going to get there at my own pace. Though I would say that the silent days when there's no one to interact to, those days are hard because sometimes I get into a flow of rambling and I just talk and talk and talk, and you know it works out. I assume the people who are watching are also there to watch me in the background. They're not really actively watching since it's a Minecraft stream, and that's how I consume media. Some people might be active watchers, but I don't think a lot of the people watching Minecraft are. That's not the problem though. The problem is that when I'm just rambling on my own, the time that I stop, like right now I'm talking and then I'll just stop. That that time of thinking between words, that fucking gets to me a lot. And it's fine. It doesn't hurt, but it does get to me. So thanks everyone who came to the stream today. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'm going to be ending it early today. Bye bye.